Hello, this is JB, and today I'm going to talk about the University of Colorado. Colorado is a great university and has been for a long time, but now it's being discussed a lot more because um, Deion Sanders, or as he likes to be called, Coach Prime, is the head football coach there. And because of uh, Coach Prime's personality, they're getting a lot more attention because he's a flashy guy. And I for the first time I ever went to University of Colorado, which is in Boulder, Colorado, outside of Denver, was in 2006. I was on a journey across the Southwest and the west of the country, and I went to Denver and took a bus to Boulder and spent a few days. I think 4 days there. It was a cool place. There was a place called Nob Hill, which I guess is like a popular place there. I remember that. I stayed at a hostel and just enjoyed being around the town. It's a nice town, and it has mountains to the west. They're called the Flatirons. They're um, very prominent, easy to see. That was in the summertime when I was there, so I didn't see any sporting events. But it's a great city. It's a small city, but it's a great city because there's a lot of outdoor activities to do. Like one day we went bouldering, so we climbed up on these big rocks and stuff, and climbed up the side of a mountain. Didn't go up any big mountains or peaks, but we were just climbing around. And one night, me and a couple of people, I think a couple girls and a couple guys, can't remember exactly who, but we rode in the back of somebody's truck and went to a mountain where there was an overlook and we could see Boulder and all the lights in people's houses and businesses and stuff. It was a nice view in the evening time. And I went back a few years later for two football games because I had won these plane tickets at a auction for a charity when I was living in Dodge City, Kansas. So I flew to Denver twice and then went out and watched football in Boulder twice. And watched the University of Arizona, which I was a fan of Arizona because I had lived in Tucson at one time. And later on, just 2023, I ended up graduating with a master's degree from Arizona. But Arizona played, and what I remember about that is that Ken Griffey, the baseball player, junior, his son, Trey, Ken Griffey the third, was, I guess, was a wide receiver for Arizona at that time. And so Ken Griffey was at that game. And at that time, Colorado didn't have many fans. I mean, there were very few students at the games, and like huge blocks of the stadium were just empty, like nobody in the seats. Um, Seats still weren't cheap, even though the stadium was mostly empty. It was like $100 some. But now it's much different. Now it's hard to get a seat because people want to fly in from all over the country just to be there because Deion Sanders is there and the players that he's brought in, coaches as well. But so I saw Arizona that year, 2013, and I saw Oregon, who was a very good team at that time. I think still is. Um, it was Pac-10 football, and the cool thing about that stadium is that you have a nice view of the Flatirons, those mountains that I mentioned earlier. It's a beautiful city, beautiful because it's outdoors type city. Stadium is nice. Colorado has some football history. They've had really good teams. They had um, success, uh, won bowl games. I think in the early 1990s they were very good. If I'm not mistaken, Cordell Stewart went there. Someone went there. Who was it? I don't know. But Boulder is a fun town because it's small and there's a lot of people that come there to go to the university. Is bustling. There's a lot of activity, a lot of young people, a lot of parties, and people drinking. I don't drink anymore, but at that time I did. um, and so it can be a very fun place. And um, I think that like Deion Sanders being there is, obviously brought a lot more attention, but the university deserved the attention way before that, and some people like me knew about it way before he decided to go there and coach football. But I think we're going to see that a lot more. People like him who can get a lot of attention are going to become coaches because they can bring eyes to the university. People wanting to watch, people wanting to sit in the seats and watch the game, and people that want to be connected to the program by giving money. And so that's the way that goes. But those are my thoughts on Colorado and Boulder, Colorado specifically. Thanks for listening.